Hi, and welcome to another episode of Honest AF Show with me, Daniela Clark.
And me, Barbara Ann Wild.
Miss Barbara Ann Wild. You know, I have a lot going on.
You think?
I have so much going on. I don't even know what day it is anymore. It's nuts. So, I just went to Seattle.
Yes.
I had to go to Seattle to have a meeting with Nordstrom. And I flew in and flew out the next day.
I know. And I love Seattle. Too bad you didn't get a night or two.
I know. I was just working and I had so much work to do that I just couldn't even, I had to go in for my meeting with Nordstrom and then boom, out. But I got to tell you, no matter what, never fear, Danielle is here. I went into Nordstrom, into their store. Before I went to the corporate office, I went to the store and looked around. And, I found some good stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I found some really interesting things
because their headquarters is there. I think those stores there are particularly amazing.
Yes. They had some good stuff in there. So I did go into Nordstrom. I didn't do any, I couldn't really, no. I didn't have time for any damage.
Plus, you'd have to bring it home, and how are you going to do that?
Exactly. And
you had like a carry-on. No, you had to bring all your stuff.
Huge cases of the line that I was bringing with me, so it was a lot. And then I'm working with both brands, and we're in the middle of launching our spring collections, and it's Gilby's birthday on Sunday, and I'm having a birthday party at the house. We're having a pool party, but I don't know, the weather's been kind of funky.
It is very thick clouds and whatever. It burns off later in the day usually, though.
Really crazy weather.
Yeah.
But we're having a little pool party for him with all of our biker friends. And then on top of everything else that's going on, if that's not enough, I have family coming into town from Israel.
Oh, wow.
One of my brothers arrives today, whom I've never met before. So this is the first time we're meeting each other in person. I love that. I've been texting with his wife and with him. And, because I have 9 brothers, and there's 14 of us all together.
It's incredible.
I know.
On your dad's side?
My dad's
side.
Or
you mean with your mom as well?
With all of us combined. All of us combined.
Your siblings.
Yeah, all of our siblings combined, there's 14 of us.
Wow.
So there's 4 of us that live here in the U.S., there's 9 of us in Israel, and then there's 1 who used to be in England that you've met, Leela, who is now living in Israel too. So there's a total of 14 altogether. Wow. And I've only, the 4 of us here are all very close, but I've only met 2 of my siblings, 3 in Israel. Because I'd already long left when they were born. I'd been gone already. So this one, his name is Itai, and he is now married and has 2 children of his own.
Aww.
And he's coming to, his wife has family in Boston, so they went to Boston first. They've been there a week, and now they're coming to us. Today they arrive.
That's amazing.
But I got to tell you, I'm a really funny person because I don't like, I get overwhelmed.
I do too.
By the thought of people coming into town to see me, because then I feel like I have to entertain them.
Of course. I'm the same way. I don't have anxiety except for that.
It exhausts me to think about it.
Yeah.
I get it. Like I literally just want to go take a nap. I want to curl up into a ball and go to sleep now. Just thinking about it.
I hear you.
It just to think about exerting one more little piece of energy out of me is exhausting. But I'm excited to meet them in person and get to know them.
Yeah.
But they have little kids. And, my house is so wild with the dog's crocodile galloping through the house, all 85 pounds of him, and knocking the kids over. And I worry about that. And then I worry about, how do I make their trip more fun for them?
Right.
And then I started to think about, are the kids going to want to go to Disneyland? Are they going to want to go to
you have to take them
to Universal Studios? I'm like, the thought of entertaining a family.
That's when you pull out your no Rolodexes anymore, but your contacts and go through who you can get these tickets from and then just send them on their way.
Exactly.
Enjoy.
Exactly. Have a good time. Have a good time. But they are lovely. And I texted with her apprehensively, and I said, are the kids going to want to go to Disneyland? And she goes, oh, yeah, we already planned a trip. We're going to Disneyland. I was like, God bless.
You're brave opening up that can of worms. I wouldn't even, I would have pretended like
it didn't exist.
Yeah.
So I get a text from Macy Gray, who is my girlfriend, your girlfriend.
Love her.
Have had her on the show. We absolutely adore her. And so Macy sends me a text, and she's, because she's been out on tour. She's been gone for months and months. I haven't even laid eyes on her because she's been so busy touring. And she sent me a text, and she said, what are you doing Saturday night? I'm playing at the Palace. And I said, oh my God, how fun. She goes, yes, I want you to come.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow night. Which if you want to go, we can go.
Jesse's having a joint birthday party, pool party at the house, but if I can break free, I would love to.
So she said, well, I'm playing at the Palace. Why don't you come? And I said, well, I would love to, but I have family in town. She goes, great, bring them.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I asked them if they wanted to go, and they said, yes, we would love to go. Are you kidding? We love Macy. That would just be amazing, incredible. And I said, well, what about the kids? They have little kids. And they go, oh, we'll bring them. That's Israeli mentality. We'll bring them. I'm like, I don't think you can bring them to a club.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be all ages. I don't know, but it could be all ages.
Yeah, I don't know. So I've got to figure that out. But
I'm sure Frankie has a friend that could sit them.
Yeah,
somebody.
I don't know. But so I don't know. That might happen. We might go see Macy.
Oh, how fun.
We might not. Maybe one of them will stay home with the kids and one will go with me. I don't know. We'll see.
Right.
We'll see what happens. And then, so we have Gilby's birthday, and I have a couple little surprises going on with that.
Yeah.
We're going to have a taco truck and a couple little things happening. And all of Gilby's biker friends are coming. And it's just going to be
his happy place.
Yeah, it's just going to be one big shenanigan in our pool with all the biker crew. And so then my brother and his family, I invited them too. And then I started to think, should I have invited them?
Well,
should I? It's going to be madness. And these little kids and the party.
Are they staying at your house or in a
No,
hotel?
they got an Airbnb.
Okay.
But I thought, oh my God, is it gonna be too crazy, for little kids, a biker party, little kids?
I mean,
I will tell you this because by the time this comes out,
it'll be over.
It'll be over, and it's no longer going to be a surprise. But Gilby's been obsessed with Sasquatch, Bigfoot.
Yes. Oh, that's right. That was my mission when I went up to Oregon and just...
Yeah, he's been obsessed. So one of our biker friends, one of Gilby's friends, Dave, got a full outfit. And he's going to come out of the bushes. And I was like, the kids are going to start crying. There's a monster.
They might. Well...
They're going to be like, what is happening here in this house?
They're going to go right back to Israel.
They're going to be like, goodbye. Lahitot. So yeah, there's a lot going on, and my house is like, we're in the middle of, I told you we were remodeling it, and all this stuff has been going on, and there's like a mess in the guest bedroom because we just shoved everything into, how you do that?
Yes.
You pick one room as the junk room.
Everything
and you kick everything and shove everything into that room and shut the door and pretend like it doesn't exist.
Yes.
So now I'm like, okay, all these people are coming over, so we have to organize that room. We got to make it look presentable because people go through that room to get to the pool.
Right. Just put it all in Frankie's room, I guess.
It's a lot going on in our house right now. Is a lot of disarray and people coming and going.
You've got to breathe, love, because you've once again added way too many things to your plate. Yeah. So you're just going to have to. Yeah.
I do feel like I'm in a circus and I'm juggling.
Yeah.
Because
it is spinning plates.
Yes. The spinning plates. And they're dropping all over the place.
Yes, I hear you.
Oh my God. And I'm tired. I will say, when you get to a certain stature, the energy level drops. And not to mention.
Yes.
During all this, while you were gone in England, I was texting you with a huge swollen eye.
That's right. And I had an eye issue.
And you had an eye issue.
You and I are so connected. It's insane.
It was the weirdest thing in the world because Gilby and I had gone out to dinner with a couple friends of ours. Pardon me. And as we were walking to the car, I said to him, I think I just walked through a spider's web. And the next morning, there was some little bump on my eyebrow. And the day after that, I woke up and it was very painful and my whole eye was swollen shut. And I was like, what in the world is this?
Right.
And I thought maybe it was a spider bite.
I did too.
And then I thought maybe it's shingles. I don't know what it is. So I called my doctor, who wasn't available, but he did telemed call with me over the computer. And he looked at it, and I'm like zooming in for him. And he looked at it and he goes, I don't know. It could be shingles, but it's only one lesion. That's unusual. It could be a bite. I don't know, but maybe go to urgent care. Have him take a look. So I went to urgent care, and the doctor looked at it, and she said, that's shingles. That's not a bite.
Okay.
That's shingles. I'm pretty convinced that that's the shingles. And I was like, well, isn't it more than just one?
Can be, yeah.
One lesion. Usually it's like a line of lesions, blisters,
Yeah.
Very painful. My whole face was aching.
Ooh.
And I was getting these sharp pains in my face.
Oh, that sounds like shingles.
Right? And I was getting sharp pains in my face and weird sensations. I kept feeling like something was on me and it wasn't.
Oh.
Like a bug or something was crawling on me. Just horrible. So they gave me a blood test for the shingles and sent me on my way with antibiotics and gabapentin for the pain because it's a nerve pain.
Yes.
And they also gave me some kind of viral medication for like, what is it? It's people use it all the time for like if you get cold sores.
Antiviral. Zovrax?
No, something with a V. Anyways, whatever. They gave me all this medication and I went home. But it lasted the whole time you were gone.
I know.
For 3 weeks, I've had this blister on my eyebrow and it was hideous and my eye was swollen. And then my doctor came back into town. I went to see my doctor and he said, well, your results came in and the shingles results came in negative.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, it could have been anything, but you didn't get even 2. You had just 1.
And he said to me, he goes, that's very, very unusual to just have 1. You may have had even just a very mild case of the shingles, because it did look like it. You might have had a mild case of shingles, but that's very unusual. I tend to think it was more of a spider bite.
Me too.
And the pain in your nerves was from the venom. It goes into your nerves. So nobody really knows what it really was.
Right.
But it was horrible. And then I'm talking to you, and you're in England for Ozzy and Sharon, for all that was the funeral and everything that was going on there. And then you say to me, Daniela, I'm having problems with my eyes. I have to go see an optometrist, ophthalmologist.
Ophthalmologist, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, they sent me to an ophthalmologist. The same day you went to an ophthalmologist, I went to an ophthalmologist because I was close to my eye.
Because I had texted you. It was the middle of the night for me, and I started to see black floaters.
Right.
And I knew that was Gilby's symptom when he had the detached retina.
Right.
I instantly texted Gilby, and because he's usually up so late, I didn't realize he was driving to Sturgis.
Right.
Or he was getting ready to go. He was not.
That's right. That's the other caveat
he was
to
away.
the story.
Yeah.
He was away in Sturgis.
And he didn't respond to me, which usually when I texted him, because very few and far between, he responds right away. And then I texted you and I'm like, are you awake? And you're like, I didn't hear from you. And the next day you're like, oh my God, are you ready for this? I think I got bit by a spider, or I've got shingles, or something's going on with my eye. And I go, you are joking, because I'm on my way right now to an ophthalmologist, because Sharon's incredible everything, Melinda, her assistant, Melinda does many other things. I don't know what her title is, but she's been with Sharon and Ozzy since like 2002. When I texted her and said, I'm seeing, floaters, she's like, you're going straight into London. So thank God we had hired Talina to fly with Zach from Pantera to come to England. She's British, rented a car because she could drive. And I didn't want to give the Osborne family another thing to worry about, me and Zach. So we were so lucky that Talina was with us. So Talina took me into London. Zach went with me too, to get my eyes examined. And they're like, well, the good news is you don't have a detached retina. The bad news is you have a vitreous tear, which is like the jelly stuff that's in the middle of your eye, and it starts to clump up and peel away, and it causes you to see floaters. And then usually it'll break off and drop down and out of your line of vision, and it won't bother you anymore. But it could cause a retina tear if it continuously is pulling.
Yeah.
So you have to be really careful for like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So I have another week or 2 that I have to go back to the doctor to make sure I followed up here. But it literally was the same day you were having the eye thing.
It's so bizarre. It's like you and I are just like sewn
totally
together.
Attached. I was like, is it your right eye? And you're like, no, it's my left. I'm like, oh, at least we're, because it was my right eye, your left eye. I was like,
between the 2 of us, we'll have 2 eyes.
We'll be able to see. The blind leading the blind. Yeah. Literally.
Unbelievable. I was like, why are we both having eye issues at the same time?
We have had, that's happened to us on other occasions with other weird shit.
Yeah, I know. Very strange.
It's like we're twins with that, without being physically twins. Although I found out I'm 48% Ashkenazi. There is a possibility that we will find out one day that maybe we are sisters.
Related. Yeah.
God only
with
knows.
My family bloodline, with having 14 siblings, you're probably
keep
the
finding
15th.
Other ones every day. I'm like waiting for any day an alert. We found a really close match. It's going to be you.
I know. It's I wouldn't be too surprised.
Actually,
I wouldn't be shocked.
We'll say that here and now and mark the date, because watch our next year we'll be doing the podcast, God willing, and it'll be guess what alert I just got.
Yeah, we're connected. So yeah, it's been like complete madness. Gilby was in Sturgis. He was in South Dakota.
I saw the footage of him playing though. He was great show.
Yeah, it was a really good show. He played 4 shows.
But he had
issues.
You need to tell everybody about.
Well, I don't know.
Is he okay?
Yeah,
Gilby had a band member get hurt.
Gilby's bass player got hurt in Sturgis. He got hurt, ended up in the hospital, and so Gilby had to replace him with
Scott.
Yeah, with Sean.
Sean. Sorry.
He had to replace him with Sean McNabb, so he flew Sean out. And oh my gosh, it's just been, I don't know. It's just been. It
was Mercury retrograde. I'm just going on the record and saying
it was.
Yes,
it was Mercury.
We're almost out of the shadow period. I think we have like Sunday. We're officially, because 5 days after was today's the 15th. Tomorrow is the last day of the shadow period. Sunday we're free.
Unbelievable.
Until October.
Nonstop shenanigans. And I've just been so tired. And then on top of it, while you were gone in England for Ozzy's funeral, Gilby was gone in Sturgis because he had 4 shows, but it was Clem Burke's wife, Ellen, had a memorial for Clem here in town. And since Gilby was out of town, Frankie and I went. We wanted to make sure one of us went. And so we went to that, and that was close to actually where we record here at Licorice Pizza. It was at the Baked Potato. Clem Burke, if you don't know, was the drummer for Blondie. He had passed away, I think, in April. Was it April? So they had a memorial service for him at the Baked Potato here. I got to see, oh my gosh, Frankie came with me, and Don Randy, who owns the Baked Potato, is part of the Wrecking Crew. He's one of the last, I believe he's the last surviving member of the Wrecking Crew, which were the band that played with like Elvis and everybody. They were the band, the backing band for everybody, that all these legendary singers. And I think Elvis as well. They played with Elvis and just, everybody. And wait, did I say that? Did I say Elvis?
Yeah, you just did.
But who did I meant Frank Sinatra too.
Oh, wow.
That's what I meant, because I already said Elvis. That's how tired I am. I don't even know what I'm saying.
That's okay. Between the two of us, we usually figure it out.
God. So I got to see Don, and Don is just a sweetheart, and he helped Ellen put this together, and they had like different bands came and jammed.
Oh, that's
cool. Teddy Zigzag was there, and
Teddy's great.
I saw him and Lisa, and also Matt Sorum. A lot of drummers came.
Awesome.
And Frank Farrar from GNR came, and Matt were there, and I couldn't believe my eyeballs, could not believe my eyeballs. But Don walks over towards me, and he's got Nancy Sinatra with him.
Oh, that's so
good.
And
I hadn't seen Nancy in a long time, but that's Gilby and Don Randy used to play together with Nancy and Clem. Clem Burke was the drummer in the band, and they went out on the road, and they all played together for quite a while, and that's how we all got to know each other. And so it was really beautiful to see Nancy after all these years, and she couldn't believe it when she saw Frankie.
Oh, right.
Because she was like, Frankie was just a little girl the last time I saw her, and now she's all grown up. And oh, Nancy, it was so beautiful to see her.
Great.
It was really lovely. Yeah, it was really, really lovely to see her. And we both just hugged and held on to each other for a while. And that was really lovely. And then there's that it's just been like I don't know, just a lot going on.
Yeah.
So, but I'm really glad that you're back, and that Zach is back to playing and doing his thing. And
Pantera's doing the Forum on August 27th. I'm
excited for that.
It's going to be great. It's
going
to be fun.
We're coming to that. I'm really excited about that. That's going to be fun. And there's a lot going on. And then we've got, I think Frankie's got shows coming up. Gilby's got shows. Gilby's actually playing at the Coach House.
Right.
On the 29th, I believe, of this month. So he's going to be playing there, and he's got a few shows. He's going out with the Royal Machines. He's leaving next week. He's doing a couple shows at the Royal Machines. He's also got some shows in Texas. So,
good for him.
If you want to see him play, go check it out.
Yeah.
And, so lots and lots going on. Okay. Is it time for Flicks AF?
Yeah.
Okay, I have one. So there's been so much chatter about this series called, now I don't remember the name of it.
I can't help you.
The Hunting Wives.
Okay.
The Hunting Wives.
I did see, I didn't see it. I saw the chatter about it.
Yeah, everyone's been talking about it. It's supposed to be very racy. And so I thought, well, I mean.
What are they hunting for, men?
No.
Okay.
Women.
Oh.
So, okay. So let me just tell you, everyone's been talking about it. So I thought, okay, I'll watch it. I think it's on Netflix. And I watched the first 2 episodes and I didn't like it at all. Like I abandoned it.
Okay.
It wasn't my vibe. I just thought it was, I don't know. I thought it was just, sometimes I feel like some shows like want to shock you with, girl on girl action or whatever. But first of all, it doesn't shock me. And second of all, I just thought that there's just not enough in there to hang on to it for me to be interested in.
Got it.
It just wasn't good.
Right.
I didn't feel like it was good. If you've watched it and you like it, please let me know what you thought of it. I thought it was, I don't know. It just was, it couldn't even hold my attention. I forced myself to watch 2 episodes. After the first episode, I was like, okay, watch one more. Just give it a chance.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, oh no, it's silly. I'm not into it. I just didn't like it at all.
Well, I'm glad to get your take on it because it'll be one less thing that I have to add to my queue.
It's just, it wasn't worth it.
I have so many things that I need to watch that that you've shared that you loved. Zach and I went on a date the other night and we were like, first of all, I thought you were going to say with all the chatter, we were talking about Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson.
Right. So you went to go see that.
I was so excited that they're together in real life and they've confirmed that they're together in real life. So it's the most beautiful thing in the world.
Happy for them.
Love it.
Yeah.
And so Zach and I went to see The Naked Gun because we both, I'm very easy to entertain when it comes to films and television. I just am. Zach's more like you. He's more hypercritical, and he uses his points of reference from originals that it's very hard for him to like something that's a remake or whatever.
Yeah.
But we both felt like we could use like a silly, stupid
a good laugh. Yeah.
And so we went to see Naked Gun, and I thought it was adorable. I cracked up. I loved it. He laughed at a couple of parts. And then he said to me, well, I can't get those 2 hours back to my life.
But you know what? I heard it was good. A lot of people said it was cute.
It got like 88% or something in Rotten Tomatoes. I thought it was entertaining. It was cute.
Yeah.
It was funny. Just the thought of Liam Neeson, like Leslie Nielsen, being such astute, serious actors, doing something so ridiculously silly.
Which all Naked Gun is. Yeah.
So I kept saying to Zach, what did you think it was going to be?
It's all
not
that.
like thespian material here. We're talking about, it was cute and funny. And if you need just a good giggle, highly recommend it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I actually want to see it.
I can't wait to see what you think because you might feel like Zach.
Do you want to hear a funny little side note to that? Another little Daniela-ism?
Don't even tell me you know Liam Neeson. You know him
too?
No. Jesus.
No, I don't. I ran into him at a pub in London many years ago. No. But I don't know him. I was briefly introduced to him. But this is really kind of funny. you just reminded me of it because I forgot. It's been so long ago. But years and years ago, you remember Penelope Spheres?
Yes.
From the decline of Western civilization.
Yes.
She's Wayne's World producer, writer, director, amazing. She hired me many, many, many years ago when I was young. She hired me to do a skit with Leslie Nielsen.
Really?
Yeah, like a cute little sexy skit with him.
Oh, I love
it. And where I had to like play a makeup artist, a sexy makeup artist, and do his like powder his face and do his makeup, but like put my chest in his face and the whole thing back in my modeling days.
You and I still have so many things the same. Like my William Shatner. One and only acting roles.
Wild things that we did in our youth. But
no, I was not young. I was pregnant with Sabbath when I did that. But
go ahead. Underneath the desk with William Shatner. Thank you very much. But hey, you do what you got to do. So,
Please tell me Leslie Nielsen was a doll because I love him so. He's one of my favorites of all time. So I'm like, please don't tell me he was like
no, they were all lovely. Everybody was lovely.
It was fun.
A lot of fun. And just my funny little
I love that
tidbit.
They have a little homage to him in the movie too. So it's really cute.
That's cute.
Liam Neeson is supposed to be his son. So it's like very, it's endearing. And I liked it.
Yeah.
But
I've heard all good things about it.
I'm really easy to please. And
you are.
You
are easy to please.
see
you
Naked
and I
Gun.
argue about them sometimes. Yes. You and I are like Siskel and Ebert sometimes.
Yes.
Stuff.
You and Zach are very similar where it's a lot to get you entertained. It's like, and
well, we've seen it all. We're a little jaded.
Maybe that's true.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if I could just sit down for 2 hours, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Doesn't, as long as I don't have to watch people getting like needles or medical stuff, I can't watch that.
Yeah. That doesn't bother me.
I'm like all. This the whole time.
That does not bother me.
Yeah. No, I know it doesn't bother you at all. I can't do it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's my Flix AF review. And you got one from Barb. So double whammy. But you know what I have been enjoying? Very, very much, and I've talked about this on the show before, is I started to read Cher's memoir.
Yes.
And I didn't finish it.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you brought her up. Go ahead.
I started to read her memoir and I hadn't finished it. And on this trip to Seattle, I sat on the plane and almost finished it. And it is so good. It is so good. It's part 1. She's going to do a part 2. It's all about her days with Sonny and Cher and with Phil Spector and David Geffen and all the beginning and the fashion. She talks about all the fashion and how she became this like fashion icon.
Yes.
And she talks about Diana Vreeland, from Vogue. And she talks about Richard Avedon, the photo shoots and the Bob Mackie dresses.
Oh, what's that? I can't wait to tell you this.
It is so good. It is so good. It's such a good memoir. And all the stories and her memory is insane because she remembers all these details. It is such a good book. I cannot recommend it enough. If you're a musician, if you're into fashion, if you're into pop culture, if you're into Sonny and Cher. And I've been going back because she's been describing all this stuff in great detail about what was going on behind the scenes and all that. And she talked about the iconic first show that she did on her own after her and Sonny broke up with, and it was just called Cher.
Yeah.
And it was with Bette Midler and Elton John were her first guests.
Wow.
And what she wore and how Bob Mackie got her into this dress and how it was completely like everyone was awestruck when the curtain opened. And so I went back on YouTube and started watching the old Sonny and Cher and Cher shows.
Wow.
And I've been having a bang up time doing that.
Well, I have to say something that I meant to bring up to you, and I'm so glad that you brought Cher's book up, because on my way home from England, there is a new documentary on Bob Mackie.
Oh, yes.
And did you see it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you are going to lose it.
It is
so spectacular and so phenomenal. He is incredible. And not only, Cher is in this whole documentary, right?
Well,
yes.
He was like a collaborator of hers for her career.
Absolutely. And she really says, he is part of the creation of Cher.
He is.
And
100%.
They go into from everyone from Bette Midler to Pink to all of these fashionistas that he's dressed now, presently, to back in the day, and how he made you get completely naked.
Yeah.
Under the lights, and he's a gay man.
And he would study your body and then make you the dress.
And
that Cher talks about that.
But what I didn't know, and I'm sure you know because you're fashion is your world. I did not know that he did every single costume for the Carol Burnett show.
Yes.
From the beginning all the way through. 17,000.
Yeah.
17,000 outfits he did for Carol Burnett show. And she's in the documentary.
Yeah.
And you know that really famous thing that's the one episode that she did with the curtain rod dress?
Yes, yes.
Bob Mackie, that was his idea to have the curtain rod because she's going to make something like she's doing a spoof on Gone with the Wind, which she's Scarlett O'Hara. Yeah. And she's like, I made this dress, but she comes down the steps with and that is in.
He made all those wild, wacky, crazy outfits for Carol Burnett.
The famous museum that has all the fashion, the Met.
The Met, yeah.
The curtain rod dress is in the Met.
Oh, wow.
And when Anna Wintour did the Bob Mackie Met Gala, it takes you from the beginning of him being a little boy to the present, up to the Met Gala special that he did
genius.
With his granddaughters and his family. And oh my God, one of the best documentaries I've ever seen.
I can't wait to watch it.
You are going to freak. It's incredible.
I'm going to watch that. I actually, before I knew you, for Gilby's 40th birthday.
I'm sorry, but he did Marilyn Monroe's dress that she sang Happy Birthday to JFK. Sorry.
Incredible. Yeah. I mean, the career and what he's achieved is incredible in the fashion world. And my little tidbit of it is, for Gilby's 40th birthday, I threw him a casino night themed birthday party. And I went to Bob Mackie Studios, and they let me borrow the dress Sharon Stone wore in the movie Casino.
Oh, my God.
So
the incredible
beautiful gold and white chevron beaded gown that she wore in that movie is a Bob Mackie gown that they let me wear, and they hemmed it because she's so much taller than me.
Wow.
And yeah, it was incredible.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so I got to wear one.
Were you like terrified to move?
Terrified. I was terrified of this dress. Absolutely terrified. And it weighed a ton.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It weighed a ton.
All that stuff hand done.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh my God.
Beautiful. But anyways, so yes, that's.
I couldn't wait to tell you about it, and I totally forgot.
I'm so excited. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
Okay. Barb's bag of tricks.
Yeah. So, more potions, right? So
By the way, Barb's bag of tricks, my lips have been so damn dry.
What are you using? They look beautiful.
I don't know why they're so dry all the time, but I can't stand it. So I got this stuff called Summer Fridays.
Oh, I love that line.
It's lovely. And this one is called, I think it's called Pink Sugar or something like that. Yeah, Pink Sugar. And it's so yummy. It tastes like sugar cookies or something.
Our favorite thing.
So nice.
Cotton candy.
Yeah.
So Dr. Dubrow and Heather, I know you know Heather, they have come out with this new firming body cream, and I got in on it so early. I have the one with the QR code, but he's been doing a lot of press for it. It says sweet almond and coconut cream, but it's got a pink pepper firming complex in it, and what Dr. Dubrow is talking about is that like he can do a lot of things in plastic surgery, but a lot of times he can't completely change the texture of the skin.
Yeah.
You know, he could cut and lift things up and reattach things. But one of the things that he felt very frustrated about was like, if I could just get something that's like a girdle or to change the texture. And so he and Heather worked with some chemists, and they developed this body cream, and it also has a little bit of her champagne because she's a champagne girl.
Yeah.
So the fragrance, you got to smell this.
Oh, let me see.
I was only able to buy one jar because I got in on it really early.
That smells really
This
nice.
stuff works. It's so good. Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Put it on your arm and you will see the texture in like an hour. You're going to say to me,
oh, it feels nice.
Changes the texture
It's
of your skin.
very rich. Yeah.
He said it's like a girdle for your skin and it really works. I don't know what they're calling it yet. But you will probably see Dr. Dubrow and Heather on lots of infomercials doing this. He on Bravo.
How did you get it so fast?
I don't know. I was in England watching Bravo because the Bravo channel was on TV, and he and Heather came on and they started talking about it.
And you're like,
and
boom, boom.
I did the QR code right on the TV and ordered it, and I got it, and I've been using it for like a week and a half.
Wow.
It's phenomenal.
It's very
It doesn't even have a name on it yet.
Wow.
It just says Firming Body Cream with Luxe Lift Firming Complex and Pink Pepper Slim. It smells divine. And it works. Dr. Dubrow, you knocked this out
lovely.
of the park.
It feels very,
You need to call your friend Heather and see if she'll let us in on this. Because
I'm going to send her a nice little text.
Yeah, it's amazing, incredible.
Very nice.
Great stuff.
Great. Excuse me. My throat is driving me crazy. Okay, well, I guess that does it for this episode. But we should say that we have picked a new date for our live in-person. It's not live. It's going to be taped. But in person, I mean, Honest AF show podcast with a live audience. So if you would like to come and join us and partake in the conversation with us.
Yes.
We are going to be doing this here at Licorice Pizza on Ventura Boulevard in Studio City on September 13th.
Yes, it's a Saturday.
Which is a Saturday, and we're going to be doing it in the evening.
Yes.
If you would like to come, those of you that wanted to come, we had to reschedule because of Barb had to go to England for Ozzy's funeral, and we just were not in the headspace to have it at that time. So we had to postpone it, and now we are ready to schedule it again.
Yeah.
So on the 13th of September here at Licorice Pizza, if you would like to join, please DM us, hit us up on our socials, and let us know that you would like to come.
Yeah,
because there are going to be gift bags and all kinds of fun things, and we want to make sure we have a proper head count and one for everyone that's joining us. All right. Until next time, hit us up on our socials, Honest AF Show, all across the board. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. We obviously need to do a disclaimer here, so we want you to know we are not doctors or experts by any stretch of the imagination. We are just a couple of gals that are looking for magical products, procedures, and experiences. And in our quest, we will share our honest as fuck opinions with you. So please make sure before you try anything we talk about that you know your own restrictions and do so at your own risk. Do not blame us for any of your issues. We're just experimenting too.